Now celebrating its 5th year on the Presbyterian College campus in Clinton, South Carolina, the Presbyterian College Confucius Institute has enriched the cultural landscape of the upstate region with its mission to cultivate cooperation with and understanding of the rich language and history of the Chinese people.
I'm Claude Lilly, president of Presbyterian College located in Clinton, South Carolina, and home to the PC Confucius Institute. Now celebrating its 5th year on our campus, the Institute has enriched the cultural landscape of the upstate region through its mission to foster cooperation with the Chinese people. From opening in 2009, the Confucius Institute at Presbyterian College has invited partners in education and business to learn more about China, to open doors and build bridges between both countries, whether through the rich language or the history of the Chinese people. Partnered with Guizhou University, Presbyterian College has long fostered strong relationships between college faculty and students in both countries. PC remains fully committed to its primary mission to provide an excellent program in the Chinese language and culture to students on our campus. The Blue Hose family joins me in celebrating the 5th anniversary of our Confucius Institute program and the 10th anniversary of our CI partnership across the world.
From its opening in 2009, the Confucius Institute at Presbyterian College has invited partners in education and business to learn more about China, to open doors and build bridges between both countries.
Hello, I'm Ke Jianjing, the Chinese director of Confucius Institute at Presbyterian College. Our Confucius Institute was jointly established by Guizhou University and Presbyterian College in 2009. We seek to serve upstate community in South Carolina. In 5 years, we have established ourselves as a well-regarded institute in the region. Our work has 3 objectives: to enhance Chinese language education at Presbyterian College and its partner institutions, and at local K-12 schools, to promote business exchanges with China, and to further the understanding of and appreciation for Chinese culture. We initiated the Palmetto Chinese Star Competition, the Educator's Trip to China, the Southeast Chinese Language Association, and Chinese Calligraphy Contest in South Carolina. We continue our mission to establish mutual understanding between China and the United States in order to build a peaceful world.
Partnered with Guizhou University in Guiyang, PC has long fostered a relationship between college faculty and students in both countries. By selecting Professor of Political Science Dr. David Liu as the Institute's first director, PC remains fully committed to its primary mission to provide an excellent program in Chinese language and culture to its students on campus.
Even students who don't learn Chinese language will learn about culture through the Confucius Institute. Some students choose to take Tai Chi, which is a lifetime wellness program that's practiced in China, and they take that as part of their physical fitness activity here at PC. That's a pretty cool way to learn. There's a Chinese calligraphy class that some students will learn about, even though they don't learn the Chinese language. All of us have learned about Chinese New Year, which is equivalent to the U.S. practice of Christmas. And it's neat to see how they do it slightly differently from us, and yet there's some similarities.
As PC students can attest, learning about China is also enjoyable and fulfilling. Not only are American students learning new languages, they are also putting their knowledge to use in competitions with other partner colleges in the upstate and in getting to know their fellow PC students from China. Many Presbyterian College students enjoy a variety of venues on campus while studying about China. The Confucius Institute maintains a library of resources at the James H. Thomason Library, a garden at the Carroll International House, and offices in Browns Commons. The reach of PC's Confucius Institute extends far off campus, however. Its educational programs have spread into public and private schools throughout the upstate, as parents and educators recognize the potential of teaching young children a culture and language they might not otherwise ever encounter.
I'm a junior at Lawrence 55 High School, and I took Chinese 101, 102 at PC Confucius Institute.
At Midland STEM Institute, we're honored to be a part of Confucius Institute. They are our partners in educating young children. The importance of language learning for young children is far surpassing in its worth when compared with language learning at older ages. Children absorb language. They're natural learners as youth. The younger the child, the better the language learning. For our children, understanding culture is an important part of expanding their horizons.
I really liked the plain language classes because we learned so much in a short amount of time, but I also really enjoyed the Chinese movie class because we watched some really great movies, learned a lot about culture and language all at the same time.
With many programs on campus and off campus, South Carolina's young people are only beginning to grasp what it means to live in a global economy.
My name is Peggy Prescott, and I'm the Educational Coordinator for the Confucius Institute at Presbyterian College. I think it's critically important for our students to start learning a foreign language early in life, preferably kindergarten or even before, because the earlier a child begins to learn a second language, the easier it is for them to learn, the more proficient they become, and the more easily they acquire the language and culture that will help them become competitive in a global marketplace and workforce.
Learning about China is not just limited to students and young people. Adults in the state of South Carolina, too, have opportunities to learn more about China. Whether exploring business opportunities overseas or just out of curiosity, people are able to use the Confucius Institute as a valued resource to prepare them for a trip to China.
When I visited China with the Confucius Institute, it was amazing how students would come up to us and they would want to speak in their very best English. And one particular student that I remember that I was talking to, she spoke beautiful English. And I commented, I said, "Your English is perfect." She said, "No, I want my English to be like yours." In America, we tend to sometimes not search out other languages except for those that are easy for us to learn. And I think that the Chinese language in particular is very, very difficult. And I think it would be quite a challenge for our students to learn it, but it would enable them to be more competitive when they enter the workforce.
As mayor of the city of Clinton and also as a local business owner, I find that the Confucius Institute has been a real asset to our community, not only to Presbyterian College students, but also to our public school students and Thornwood students who've also had the opportunity to be exposed to the Chinese language and culture. Today's economy is a global economy, and anytime you can expose your students to other cultures and other customs, you place them in a much more marketable position than those students who have not had this type of exposure.
The public also has been granted glimpses of Chinese culture through regular performances sponsored by the Confucius Institute and held throughout the upstate. None of the events or programs related to the Presbyterian College Confucius Institute can happen without many partners and volunteers. The Institute is grateful for its board of directors, as well as those who work daily to make the Confucius Institute a grand success. Thank you for your dedication to the Presbyterian College Confucius Institute. On behalf of every student, child, business, or individual who has a greater appreciation for China as a result of your hard work.
缺乏。让爱天天住你家，让爱天天住我家，不分日夜，秋冬春夏，真心真意爱我们的家。让爱天天住你家，让爱天天住我家，充满快乐，拥有平安。